Hi, I'm Sunita Chabra. Today I'm going to start with a new series in palmistry. The idea is to learn the language of our that is written on our palm, and the idea behind starting this new series in palmistry is that we should learn to read our hand ourselves so that we can make improvement in our lives. For instance, if something good is written, then we can use our force in that direction to make further improvements. And if there is something bad written, then we can do all in our willpower to avoid that making mistakes and moving in that direction. So with this idea, I start with a new series in palmistry where I want you to learn the language, or rather I would say read what is written in your own palm yourself. And with this first in this series I'm going to start with is money. Why money? Because it's said that money makes the world go round, meaning money is so essential and important in our life. So I think so that our happiness or sadness or difficulties, to a certain extent, somewhere the money is the root cause. So let's just start with the first thing, and that is money. And behind me you can see I have drawn a palm picture, palm hand, and today we're going to talk about money. So, okay. So what is the first thing you have to look in a palm? The first thing is the shape of your palm. If you want to know, write from a distance what will be the how the person's money is in his life or your life. So rather, because I want you to read it your own palm. So if I have to say how will be your, so first of all, see the length of your fingers and length of the palm. If the length of the fingers is less than the length of the palm, this means you are going to have a better control over your expenditures. Length of this should be less than the length of your palm. Fingers should be smaller. The palm length should be bigger. This means you are the kind of person who would save more. If the fingers are longer and the palm length is smaller, this means no matter what you do, you're not able to save money at all. The whole life is spent, trying to save money. The outflow of cash is more. So the first thing, the shape of your hand is very important. In some cases, if you find that your palm fingers are longer than the length of your palm, in that case, you should make all your efforts in trying to put away certain amount of money in bank, just knowing that it is written in my palm, or you can save it in your wife's or your children's name, so that the outflow is there, but it is in a form of savings. Next to look is the texture of your palm. The texture of palm, if you have a sweaty palm, that's not a good sign, because sweaty palm would mean that nervousness. So you're not a confident person, you will not be able to achieve much in life. So first thing is that the palm should not be sweaty, it should not be too dry, it should not be too soft. So just a slight firmness of and the softness of this. And then next is the color of the palm. It should not be too red, it should not be too white. It should be, if preferably, a beige or a pinkish color, depending upon which country you are from. So generally, the medium color of your palm is the best color. Now we have seen the hand. Just by looking at your hand, you can know that what is an overview of your palm, money in your palm. Next is to look at your fate line. Means fate is the destiny has provided you well. Okay, to start with, we divide the palm into three: first, second, and third. If you look at the fingers, the middle finger, the dotted area that I have drawn here, the dotted area here, this is the area which in your palm is primarily holding the portfolio of your money. So this is your money portfolio. If you have one line or two lines on this mount, this means you will be self-sufficient throughout your life. You will not have to depend on others for money. And this is one of the most beautiful lines. Then the next is, think of this line as a river or an electric current. If it goes straight to this palm, this area, you will, all through your life, there will be no shortage of money for you. You are blessed if this line moves towards this line. Next to look is, if it is very close, this is the ideal position from this center to this and these two lines. Supposingly your line does not start from here, but it starts from closer to the lifeline. This is closer to this. If this is very close to this, then the thing is that in your life, the interference of your family spoils your money prospects. If it is too close to your lifeline, sometimes it starts from here. In that case, also it is not good, because you become more successful later in your life. Here, this is the ideal line. Sometimes the line starts not from here, but it starts from here and moves towards it. This is the line which is also very good. It's extremely good because there is no interference of in your family's interference in your life. If it is closer to this circle, this means this semicircle, this means family duties and responsibilities are more on you. You're not able to function better. And if it is from this line, this means that you will be a self-made man. Although there will be ups and downs, there will be ups and downs in your life, but you will be successful all the same. This is one of the best lines also. This is good, but this is also good. However, the family interference, duties of your families, the obligations of your families weighs you down. It does not let you, the moment if supposingly your lifeline, although this your fate or destiny line, money line starts closer, but it moves like this. This means you will overcome somehow the family restrictions or interference and become independent. Then also it is good. Supposingly, in some cases, the money, think of these lines as electric currents, or if you want, like rivers flowing, bringing you money in this area. Think of like, sometimes this river starts not from here, but it starts from here or anywhere in this area. This would be your teenage, if it is here, and supposingly it is here. This area is your teens, this is your 20s, this is your early 30s. If line starts from here, this means that from you get a good, your parents do well, they have started prospering in their life, and you are getting good education. Then in your 20s you got good job, and then you are earning well, and this is the way it is. However, if it does not start from here at all, but it starts from this line, this is the headline, it starts from here and goes here. This means in your early lives, in your teens, in your 20s, in your 30s, you have worked very hard. And from middle years, think of this area of your life as middle years. From 30s, middle 30s to about 50-55 years, your destiny will, with your intellect, with your education, with all the hard work that you have put in your early years, you're going to reap very well and you will do well. And if it does not start from here, but rather starts from this line, this means it will be only in your later years that you will be able to achieve your goals and you will do well. In some cases, there is no fate line at all. There is no money line. There is no money line. There is no money line. Is that bad? No. Even that is not bad. If you have two lines coming from here, and in this proportion, think of it like this area. Two line comes from here, or at a distance, say like small lines. They don't need to be very long also. Sometimes this much is also. If you have two lines coming here and two lines from here, it is, as per the ancient books, it is like a yoga for immense wealth. Meaning, if you have two lines coming here, two lines from here, it is the yoga for immense wealth. And if you have, sometimes the money, you have signs on these. So in my next video, I will talk about the signs that you have on this, on your palm, and all the money signs that you can have on your palm that will bring great wealth for you. So let's make this video small, even though there is so much to talk about money, but we will take up more in our next video.